I can think of three serious problems when it comes to trying to manage a contracting company. First of all, most contractors are losing money on about half of everything they do. Usually that's the service department or the new construction department or both. Number two, most owners are not making enough money. They're actually making less than they would make if they work for somebody else. And number three, management really doesn't have sufficient information, accounting information and other information, to make good management decisions and fix their companies. So they typically go out and they invest in generic software programs such as QuickBooks. They use those software programs for a few years and find out pretty quickly that those programs are just not sufficient for running a contracting business. They are one-size-fits-all software programs. They were not specifically designed for a heating and air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, or similar type of company. They soon realize that they need to invest in different software. That's where Total Office Manager comes in. Total Office Manager was specifically designed for the heating and air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and related industries. If you run a service department, a new construction division, an install department, Total Office Manager was specifically designed for you. Hi, I'm James Leichter. I'm the president of Aptora, the software company that makes Total Office Manager. I'm also known by many as Mr. HVAC. I've been in the industry since 1985. I'm your classic service technician turned business owner story. Like most of the people that I know in contracting industries of all kinds, we typically start out as a service technician. I started out as a $5 an hour helper. We typically start out as a tech, and somehow, some way along the line, we end up owning their own company. I'm also an accounting person. I am the president of RA Tax and Accounting. We are a large accounting and tax preparation firm, so I have a solid background in the accounting industry. I'm a regular contributor to various magazines. I do a lot of public speaking. I teach classes around the country. I've served as an expert witness. Let me say a few things about Aptora. We were voted one of the top 25 small businesses in Kansas City by the Small Business Journal. We were also voted one of the very best places to work in Kansas City. We have a perfect A+ rating with a Better Business Bureau. Ingram's magazine named us as one of Kansas City's 100 fastest growing companies, and in 2008 we made it to their corporate 100 list. So enough about myself and Aptora. Let's talk a little bit about Total Office Manager. We might be the most award-winning program of our kind. I say might because I guess there's no way to officially make that proclamation, but we've won a lot of awards, and these are legitimate awards. We didn't buy these on like eBay or something like that. They're real awards. You can go to Aptora.com, click the Total Office Manager product box, and you can see the various awards that we have won. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but we actually built Total Office Manager originally to run our own business. We still use Total Office Manager to run all of our businesses today. We've been selling the software to the public since 2004. In fact, in 2004, the very year we released the first version of the program to the public, we were voted the #1 business management software program at Comfort Tech. We've also been reviewed on several occasions by a national magazine. The latest review gave us a perfect 5 out of 5-star rating. Again, you can see more information about that if you go to our website, aptora.com. Let me say something about support and training. Everybody wants to know about support and training, so let's cover that here. First of all, you're going to get toll-free technical support for a year. We'll provide you with a toll-free telephone number, a toll-free fax number in case you need to fax us things. We'll give you an email address. You can also submit your questions online or within the software program. All of our updates, new versions, you're covered for a year. You'll get free upgrades, free new versions. All of that's available to you for the first year for free. There'll be a free planning meeting. One of our trainers will call you and help you through the process of implementing the software. We have excellent documentation, and this is worth mentioning because we're in a day and age where software companies are no longer documenting their software, at least very well. You're not seeing the manuals that you used to see. We have created several excellent manuals for our software. We keep them updated, so they're updated with the latest information. We have an excellent help system with thousands of topics built into the software. We have an internet-based knowledge base and help desk. We also have, at the time of this video, about 118 videos on Total Office Manager. These are training videos. You can see those if you go to youtube.com/Aptora Corporation. Those training videos are constantly updated. We're always making new videos, but the important thing about the videos is they are current. They're not old. They're detailed. Please check them out. After the year's up, we have various support plans that meet your needs. Just talk to us here at Aptora and we'll tell you what we have, try to help you figure out what best suits your company. Now let's go over some of the general features of Total Office Manager. This is completely Windows 7 compatible. 64-bit environment is recommended. When Windows 8 comes out, we'll be totally ready for Windows 8. Now if you have older machines running Windows XP and Vista, you know it's time to upgrade to Windows 7, but you still can run Total Office Manager on an older XP or Vista computer. If you check out the internet, we tell you exactly what the computer requirements are, both for the desktop and the server. They're not a big deal. Chances are your current computers are going to be fine. If you have any questions about that, give us a call. Now you can run Total Office Manager on a terminal server, most tablet PCs and netbooks. You can also run multiple instances of Total Office Manager simultaneously on one computer. That means you can open Total Office Manager, minimize it, open it again, minimize it, open it again. That's really handy for managing multiple companies all at the same time. And by the way, speaking of multiple companies, it's okay to manage multiple companies using Total Office Manager. You can switch back and forth. There is no extra charge for that. Now, this is truly networkable software, built from the ground up to be networked. You can have 2, 3, 4 people, 10 people, 25 people in the database at one time. Total Office Manager can handle it. If you have a healthy set of computers and network, you can have dozens and dozens of people all in the program working away without interfering with each other, and it won't slow down. Total Office Manager was absolutely built to handle a lot of data and a lot of users. We use a Microsoft SQL Server for our database. That's the back end. Your IT people will know about Microsoft SQL Server. They'll likely be very happy to hear about it because that gives them maximum flexibility when it comes to doing things to the database internally within your own company. Now, if you haven't already heard it, Total Office Manager is full enterprise level accounting. This software was built on a rock-solid foundation of accounting. That's important. You want to start with good accounting and then add contractor-specific features later. You don't want to start out with contractor-specific software and try to wedge accounting in like many people have done. That makes for very bad software. You have to start out with excellent accounting. Total Office Manager includes full-blown enterprise-level accounting, fully GAAP compliant. We have many of the specialized features that contractors need to run their business. Too many to mention here, but let me talk about some of the highlights, such as a departmentalized general ledger. What that means is you can print out your income statement by division, commercial division, residential division. You can also print it out by departments, such as commercial service, residential service, new construction, over-the-counter sales. There is interdepartmental billing. This allows one department to bill another department. Your service department could bill your install department for startups, could bill the new construction division for warranty work. That's really important to give you a very good, accurate income statement for each one of your departments or so-called profit centers. Imagine knowing for the first time ever, perhaps, the net profit in your residential service department. You're probably losing money there. The net profit in your commercial service department. The net profit in your residential replacement department. You're probably making money there. Anyway, I need to move on. Hopefully I made my point about Departmentalized income statements is absolutely crucial for you owners and managers to know where you're making money and where you're losing money. There's all kinds of other features, heavy duty security. Certain fields can be marked as required. You have the ability, by the way, to control on a form by form, report by report basis who can get into what, see what, do what, and look at certain information. There's also very powerful job costing. I know everybody's concerned about job costing. You got to be able to analyze your jobs, not just big jobs, but you need to be able to look at service calls too. But when it comes to doing significant installs, new construction, you've got to have good job costing. We have highly specialized job costing that includes many things that go beyond the pure definition of job costing, such as the ability to handle work in progress, WIP, progress billing, percentage of completion. We also handle down payments and retainage easily, and many software programs cannot handle a down payment and especially retainage, where you're holding back 10% until a certain period of time. You can also job cost payroll liabilities. You can allocate salaried employees to the job costing system. That means 10% of a salary can go here, 20% can go over there, the rest can go to, say, G&A or whatever you choose. You can assign variable or fixed overhead to jobs. There is an extensive set of job costing related reports. Service agreements is completely interwoven into the software program. So service agreements, just like job costing, is not a module. It's not an add-on. It's completely built into the software. What that means is no double entry, no extra work, nothing new to learn. Our service agreement system is very robust. It supports just about any type of agreement that you might sell. There's many advanced features, one of which is the ability to actually spread income out over the life of a service agreement. What that does for you is it allows you to avoid paying taxes on a service agreement that you sold today, but you haven't done the work yet. You can defer or spread the income out over the life of the service agreement. Also, when you sell a service agreement, the software will automatically offer to generate the work orders for you. All the work orders for your planned maintenance would automatically be created. They'd be dropped on the schedule board or dropped into an unscheduled area. You get to choose. You can automatically renew service agreements very quickly. You can also hit credit cards and do ACH processing in a batch manner. That means if you have hundreds, maybe thousands of service agreements that use ACH or a credit card, you can easily hit all of those very quickly with just a few mouse clicks. Of course, it's easy to see who needs work, whose service agreements are about to expire. You can also print out letters, look things up very quickly related to service agreements. Now, inventory management is something that a lot of businesses are not doing because it can get pretty complicated. One of the things that we can teach you at Aptora about inventory management is how to implement it in stages. When you're ready to do inventory management, we have trainers here that'll help you. We've also created an extensive set of inventory related documentation. There's a lot of advanced features when it comes to inventory management, so be sure to talk to us about that. Of course, we have full serialized inventory control, flat rate pricing, barcoding, the ability to manufacture items, track inventory on each one of your vehicles, track inventory using multiple business locations or warehouses, and it goes on and on. Talk to us about inventory management when you're ready. Dispatching and scheduling is one of the things we're most famous for at Aptora. Total Office Manager includes a full automated electronic drag and drop schedule board. Our schedule board is highly customizable, highly user configurable. Very few people can agree on how a schedule board ought to work, so we have included dozens, if not hundreds, of options and preferences so that you can customize the schedule board to meet your needs. There's a lot of features that I could talk about. Time's limited. I'll give you a few of the highlights. When you're in the schedule board, you are 3 mouse clicks away or less from almost every aspect of the software. It's easy to look things up, create purchase orders, run credit cards, enter invoices, enter timesheets, things like that. You can easily debrief technicians from the field. You can electronically send them information from the schedule board, so you can electronically send out work orders, work history, service agreement information, repair history on a certain piece of equipment, things like that. This dispatching board is very good in Total Office Manager. Please spend some time looking around the website to get more information about that, and when you're ready, give us a call. Now, a lot of people aren't aware of it, but Total Office Manager includes a complete marketing system. You have the ability to maintain detailed sales and prospect lists. You can manage a do not call list, which is federal law. So people that say don't email me, don't call me, don't send me mail, things like that, don't fax me, you have to keep track of all that. That's built into the software. There's a built-in sales letter creation system with sophisticated mail merging that goes well beyond simple contact info. You can mail merge, do merges of info such as model numbers, serial numbers, install dates, service dates, things like that. We offer excellent integration with Microsoft Word and Excel. There's also a complete CRM system with a contact log manager built into the program. You have very fast access to sales records, sales leads, accounting information, notes, documents. You can get to all that very quickly. Also, it's easy for you to track the performance and the effectiveness of all of your marketing and advertising and all your salespeople. There is also a full sales management system built into Total Office Manager. This allows you to enter, transmit, and track sales leads quickly. There is a user-defined system that allows you to create profiles and qualification checklists so you can see if your prospects are qualified. You can also track closure rates on whether or not it was a qualified lead or a not qualified lead. You can create qualification checklists, profiling checklists that allow you to either select an option, fill in the blank, hit yes or no, or a true and false. You can easily create estimates and sales proposals. You can create your own sales proposals or choose from dozens of templates that we have built in. We also offer AIA billing with G702 and G703 support. You can always call us for more information about that. You can easily track the status of your estimates, your sales proposals. You can put in change orders for approval. You can even reserve items during the sales process. You can automatically create purchase orders using our best price tracking system whenever you sell a job. So what that means is you can sell a job and have Total Office Manager automatically create purchase orders based on what was sold, what's in stock, and what reorder points you have set up. There's also the ability to print out pick tickets for your installers. You can automatically calculate and pay sales commissions. The software allows you to create sales commissions rules and formulas. You can apply those to your salespeople and any employee for that matter. The software will automatically track activity, calculate sales commissions, and push all of that into payroll for your approval. Then it becomes part of the paycheck without a lot of extra work. There are so many other things we could talk about. Since time's limited and I don't want to put you to sleep, I have to skip so many different things. There is an electronic document management system that you might want to ask about. You might want to ask about the ability to email things out, text things out. We have phone messaging built in. We have a great user-defined field system that allows you to add your own fields. Most forms can be highly customized. You can add or subtract fields, columns, rearrange things. There's a complete set of fleet management and tool assignment features, so it's easy for you to assign a vehicle to a tech, assign equipment to technicians, tools to equipment, or pardon me, tools to technicians or to the vehicle or both. There's lots of features that allow you to track subcontractors. Too many things to mention here. Now, one thing I should mention, because everyone's asking about it, is what about remote wireless access? What about smartphones? Let's talk about that briefly. This is your no extra charge option. You can do it. Police departments are doing all over the country, and you can put a laptop computer in a van or a truck or even a car for that matter. You can set something up like you see here that's temporary. You can take that out at the end of the day or for weekends. Using remote desktop and a VPN, this would give you all the power of a desktop computer, but the computer is in your vehicle. That's an excellent option for many of you. Of course, you can hardwire the electrical, you can connect a printer, a credit card swiper, and do a lot more. There's also a smartphone option. This does cost extra. There's information about this on our website. You can always give us a call, but we are building software for the iPhone, the Android, BlackBerry, other systems. Just talk to us about that and we'll give you more information. There is also a point of sale system that you might want to invest in. If you have such a need for POS, talk to us about that. We'll show you what we've built. A few other options that you might want to think about is a document scanner. We don't sell those. You can get a good, inexpensive document scanner to take advantage of our electronic document management system that's built into Total Office Manager. It doesn't cost extra. You might want a barcode scanner. We can sell you a barcode scanner, or you can get your own barcode scanner. If you're a QuickBooks owner, you almost certainly would want to take advantage of our exclusive QuickBooks migration service. We're the only company that I know of in the world that can migrate your QuickBooks financial transactions. Not just lists of customers and vendors and items, but financial transactions. That might include purchase orders, item receipts, bills, paid bills, checks. That might include invoices, sales, estimates, even user-defined fields, memos, details, even payroll is migrated over. So be sure to talk to us about that. Put it this way, if you want to keep your QuickBooks financial information, we are the only company that I know of that can allow you to keep your QuickBooks financial data. We also have a caller ID system that you might be interested in. It's really neat. What you can do is see people calling into your company. You can click on them for instant access to their records, or do a quick add based on the caller ID information. Now, we have a mapping system built into Total Office Manager. It is included. It does require a copy of Microsoft MapPoint, so you will need to buy Microsoft MapPoint to take advantage of the mapping system. Fortunately, MapPoint is very inexpensive and it's easy to get a hold of. So, what's your next step? Check out the taped demo or consider coming to a live demo. We've taped a live demo for you and we've posted it to the website. It would be a good idea to check out that taped demo next. If you have an interest in the software, give us a call, talk to one of our product specialists, sign up for a free live demo. We'll demo the software for you live over the internet, answer all your questions, do all the Q&A you can stand. But the next step should be the taped demo. Be sure to look around the website. We have about a 25 or 30 page PDF brochure that you might want to download and print off. There's lots of screenshots, lots of information. One more thing, you might want to go to youtube.com/Aptora Corporation and check out some of the training videos. Even though you might not own the software, the training videos might help you decide if Total Office Manager is for you. Thank you.